My name is Paula Collins, and I'm an attorney in New York City. I want to talk to you today about what happens after you have filed bankruptcy. Now, you might have gotten the feeling once you said yes to this bankruptcy that suddenly you had a whole bunch of homework to do. I'm sorry to say you're going to have a little bit more homework, and then it'll get much easier for you. Let me share my screen so we can have a discussion about this. After you file, your attorney will send you the notice of filing that's available on the court system. The court system is called PACER. Your attorney will send you that notice of filing. It shows the exact minute at which your case was filed. It'll also show the case number. Now, that's a really important number for you to hang on to. Definitely, if any creditor calls, you'll need to supply that. Same thing with wage garnishments. In fact, if your wages have been garnished, you'll want to present that in HR and also remind your bankruptcy attorney to notify the marshal or whatever county mechanism is in place near you that is subjecting you to the garnishment. Make note of the Chapter 7 case number or the Chapter 13 case number. Even years from now, you'll find that you'll need to know that number. So keep it in a safe place, write it down, keep it in a safe place so that you'll be able to refer to it almost when you least expect it. If you're filling out an application sometime, a licensing application, even 5 to 6 years down the road, you might need that case number. Don't be concerned if you check and you see that a bill is listing your account in bankruptcy, especially the utility companies will show case in bankruptcy or account in bankruptcy. Don't be concerned about that. It just shows that in our day and age, all of the systems are automated. It's not anything to be frightened about, especially if you've been prompt with payments to those entities. This is a time when you need to start preparing your documents for the 341 meeting. Now, you might be watching this video before you've actually gotten notice from your attorney of when the actual hearing is, but it comes up really pretty quickly. So while you're still in the mode of getting stuff together for this bankruptcy filing, take the time to gather up 2 years of tax returns, at least 60 days of pay stubs, titles to all the vehicles that you own, market appraisal of your home. Now, you can use Zillow unless you can see that the case is going to go to a different level of litigation. In other words, if you know that you're in foreclosure, or if you know that your mortgage holder is going to question a lot of things about your house, then we'll need to have a discussion about how to get a more accurate appraisal than Zillow. You'll need to get reaffirmation agreements. Your attorney will receive notice of those. And if your attorney reaches out and says, hey, I got something from such and such auto company, and they want you to sign this agreement, please don't dilly-dally. Get right on that, because it's really a good thing that you got that reaffirmation agreement and they're wanting to move forward with you after the bankruptcy. You'll need 90 days of bank statements that include the day on which your case was filed. What's going on there is that the trustee wants to see kind of the cash flow in your accounts leading up to the bankruptcy. And you'll need a copy of your photo ID. Hint, if it's expired, you need to get on that right away. You don't have a whole lot of time to get a brand new ID. And you'll need a social security card or some other government document that shows the entire social security number, not just the last 4 digits. Now, all of what I've listed is what most trustees ask for. Now, there is a federal guideline of the list of things that can be asked for, but I've noticed that from one trustee to the other and from one jurisdiction to another, say from the Southern District Court to the Northern District Court, there are variations in what is asked for. There are some trustees who ask for an entire year of bank statements. So here's my advice. Start gathering up your information, but also really watch out for any messages from your attorney that give you exactly the list of things that you're going to need to provide. You'll get another attorney engagement letter if you were doing what's called a bifurcated bankruptcy. In other words, if we signed an agreement that said that you're going to make a low down payment or a zero down payment and then work out payments over time, you will get a second engagement letter. Don't be alarmed. Please just sign it so that we can then proceed with the rest of the case. It's required by the court in the cases in which we are going with a zero down or low down payment. It's required. Take your second credit counseling course. You've already taken one. Go on and take the second one. Also, if during the course it gives you the option to file it electronically, please go on and agree to that. Now, you're going to get notices from competing companies. Once again, you're being marketed to. Even in bankruptcy, you're falling prey to marketers. And so once they got notice of your bankruptcy filing, all of these other companies that provide credit counseling courses are going to put things in your mailbox that say, take our course. I don't suggest that you jazz it up and take one course from one company and another course from another company. I think it's better in the case of my practice, I go on and prepay for the cost of the course. So you might as well just take it with the course that I've sent the link for. If you get the reaffirmation agreements, please act on those very quickly. Again, the danger is if you don't take action, you could actually lose that precious car or house or whatever it is that the agreement is for. So don't be concerned if I reach out to you and say, oh, we got this notice I need for you to sign. Don't think, oh, I'm going to lose it. No, that's not what's going on. It's quite the opposite. It means that the company is interested in continuing an agreement with you and they need for you to sign. Most importantly, don't fret about your credit report right now. Some people want to file on Monday and then by Friday they're emailing me and saying, hey, my credit report looks crazy. I don't see all my stuff. I don't see this account, but I do see that account. This is not a time for you to fret about what's in your credit report. Remember that the trustee has created what's called a bankruptcy estate immediately when that case is filed. So the credit reporting agencies like Credit Karma, but really TransUnion, Experian, and Equifax really don't have a firm handle on what's going on at that moment. Things are coming in, things are going out. The reason is that they really don't want you to be pulling your credit report in order to then go out and run up more credit or open up new credit accounts. This is not the time to do that. This is a time to just sit tight. It's 60 to 90 days in a Chapter 7 case unless something unusual happens. So I would suggest don't even pull your credit report right now. But I would suggest that you continue to ask questions, stay in contact with your attorney, start making a budget if you haven't already done so. And that's part of that second credit counseling course. Make a budget for your post-bankruptcy life. How are you going to do things like pay taxes in addition to paying rent and or mortgage and paying your transportation costs and your education costs and your basic needs like food. You will start to get credit card offers in the mail pretty soon after you file bankruptcy. Don't jump right into them right away. It's not really a sign of great health. It's actually a bigger sign of the power of marketing. So again, I think it's a time to just kind of sit back, lay low, see how your budget goes, and enjoy having a greatly reduced debt load each and every month.